Hello, everybody. I wanted to tell you something kind of exciting that happened to me recently. I was taking a Tai Chi class, and my teacher mentioned a very old saying in Eastern philosophy referred to as being instead of doing. I'm sure that you've heard it before, and so had I. But for some reason that day it really impacted me. I swim in our swimming pool every night, so I continued to think about being instead of doing. And when I swim, I sort of do a Lloyd Bridges thing, and I just go under the water. And very often, I try to swim underwater from one end of the pool to the other. And very often, I'm in a little bit of a not panic, but anxiety's building by the time I get to the end of the pool, which is 42 feet long, so sizable, for me at least. So that night, I thought, well, what do Japanese pearl divers do? They swim underwater for a long time, and they must be very good at being instead of doing, or at least being while they're doing. So I imagined myself as a Japanese pearl diver, and I dove under the water and I swam leisurely from one end of the pool to the other, and I pretended that I was waiting for my big prize of pearls or abalone for the fish market and that they would jump from the bottom of the pool and into my hands. And I got to the other end and I turned around without my prize and I thought I'll swim back because I am a Japanese pearl diver. And I went all the way in a very calm manner back to the other end of the pool. So I swam underwater one way and all the way back. I had never ever done that before without a lot of thought and contemplation, or probably never. So, what was that? And I began to research a little bit on the power of our minds doing some imagery or imagining that we are doing something to come into our bodies and enjoy being in our body while we are doing. So I want to stop right there and tell you that I've been able to do this many, many nights, but not every night. It really depends on how I can quiet my mind, how willing I am to come into my body, because very often my mind is filled with doing. And so what does this all mean, right? For you as a caregiver, or just you if you're just watching this, like how can we slow down using the power of imagination, which is one of the human mind's most extraordinary capacities? How can we use that to create a sense of mindfulness, calmness, and being in our bodies? How can we be while we're doing? And I wondered about this for care partners who have such rough days. At the end of the day, or even during the day, when things are going rough, we could imagine, probably not that you're a Japanese pearl diver, but how will you imagine that life just got easier, that you can sense every breath and every moment of every step that you take, using the imagination to make your day more peaceful and filled with ease instead of frenetic. So this idea and this concept is about coming into the body. It's one more tool toward being mindful, and so that's sort of it. What will you imagine yourself as? Let me know. I value your comments, and I'm always here to help. My website is Cheryl hutto.com. And you're always welcome as a care partner to join my free private Facebook group on Facebook called Confidence for Caregivers. And until next time, thank you so much.